Hey everyone, Carlos here with Bearable Traders, and here's my recap for today. As you were joining us in this pre-market show, as we were live earlier today, you saw that we built this watch list here. And at first, I wasn't too convinced that this was going to be a good watch list because the two stocks that I was looking for, FDC and FISV, were both on buyouts. So I did not know what to expect at the open from these two stocks. But I want to go over two trades I had here. FDC at the open was looking like it was going to take off, right? You had this beautiful sell up here above the moving averages, makes a new high. You have the VWAP here hanging out. Then when it starts to sell off and I see this wick here kind of pushing up, I thought this was going to go back up and test the VWAP at least and then break the high of the day. And we also have this level over here, 21.29 from our pre-market show. But not what happened. So right when I get in, it does start going up. It doesn't move as fast as I would like it to. We talk about once you're in a trade, you want that to start moving your direction as soon as possible, as fast as possible. But then here it stalls a little bit. I take some profits out. And then one of the rules that I have, and I took this rule from Andrew. This is something that Andrew does very well. If he's in a trade and he's taking some profits out, if it comes back to his entry point, he's completely out. He's going to protect that profit and not lose out on what he made already. So in this case, the minute this starts losing, it doesn't make a new high. Right at the break-even point, I'm completely out, and I am so glad I did. I was not expecting this was going to drop like this, but this happened pretty fast. Again, it was stalling here for a second. The minute it got to my break-even point, I got completely out to protect my profits that I made on this trade. So again, just a hard rule that I have. It has been able to save me from a lot of situations like this one here. And also what it does is it frees you up to see what other trades are in play that you can possibly join. So the funny thing is I start scanning my watch list, and then I go over to FISV and I see that, okay, this looks like a possible short. The funny thing is this stock here is the same one as FDC. But the difference in mentality is that I try not to do a reverse. I try not to flip my position, right? So here, I don't want to flip my position and get caught into some chop, because what that does is the benefits of doing that do not outweigh the downsides. And what I mean by that is, yes, the benefits, I'm going to have a great entry and a beautiful trade and have a lot of gains here. But the problem is that if I get chopped up, my mentality is going to be all over the place. I could easily get into over trading. So you have to find a balance of what makes sense and what doesn't, right? For me, I don't have the skill to flip the position at this moment. Maybe something I can build in the future. But if you do have that skill, that is great. And this could have worked out perfectly here. But with that said, I went over to FISV. Same setup, but I at the time wasn't thinking about it. I just saw a good opportunity for a short. Andrew also called it out for a short as well. The minute it starts cracking and going below the low of the day, I jump in for a short. I take some profits off here once it loses the momentum. Then it starts to kind of hang out around this 70.16 level, which we found from our pre-market show if you joined us this morning. Also, we have the recording up on YouTube so you can see what we go through every morning. Once it started losing momentum and kind of just hanging out here, took profits once. Again, it still didn't want to sell off right away, so I took profits again one more time because I am so close to my entry point. I don't want it to come back on me because it can easily bounce back. The minute it drops again, now here, I'm not going to take profits because I just took some out here. So I'm at a more comfortable level. The minute the next candle drops some more, we take some off here again. And then some here in case this candle was an indication that we're going to get a pullback. So now I've basically taken most of the position out in these trades here. The stock does drop a little more. We do have a level at 68.66, which we also found from our daily chart as well. I put an limit order out for 69 for half of it, and then another order at 68.66. And the reason for that is because I know at 69, you can possibly get a bounce of that whole number. It does crack that. We do hit that 68.66, even a little more. Andrew called that, I believe, 68.56 or so. And then you get this beautiful bounce all the way back up to the moving averages. And if you look at the 5-minute chart right now, it's already up on the VWAP over here. So again, the most important thing on this trading day is make sure you have your rules and you stick to them. Following my rules here in this trade allow me to find another opportunity by stopping out and scanning what other charts are available. If you do have the skill to flip this and you practice that, that's a great skill to have, and hopefully in the future we can build up to that. Thank you guys. Hope everyone enjoyed the pre-market show this morning. We'll do it again tomorrow. So join us at 8:30 Eastern time as we go over all these levels, our watch list, what looks good to trade for the open, and possible ways that we can watch the market in the morning. Thank you guys. Talk to you guys soon.